Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. I had the flu. I'm feeling okay. So that's where that's why I haven't really done any videos in the last like 5 days. I just started kind of feeling better today. At least I could talk because like the last couple of days, honey, I couldn't even really just talk. Um, but I feel a lot better. Let's go ahead and get into this review. It's not going to be long. I just want to address the important parts. I want to start off by saying this. I don't know if I'm going to finish reviewing this season. This will be the first time in Potomac, not the first time, because I didn't review season two. But this will be the first time besides season two that I have decided not to review if I decide not to review. For the season, I don't want to complain. Like that's the thing. Nobody is forcing me to watch this show. So I just want to put that out there right now. Nobody's forcing me to watch this show. I'm choosing to watch the show. But girl, it's kind of like, girl, this is girl, Beverly Hills is good. Because I feel like the drama that's with them is organic. Shout out to Nene Leakes. I feel like what's happening between Sutton and Cal, that's on our organic beef. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's real. And I feel like with Potomac, the name of the game is just to cause a bunch of chaos and confusion, even if it doesn't make sense, it's just chaos and confusion. Because for them, chaos and confusion means good TV. And that's not true. But again, nobody is forcing me to watch. But I am going to make a decision whether or not I'm going to continue to watch, or maybe I'll just come down here every now and again when something pops off on the show and discuss it. Because right now, girl, I feel like it's just wasting my time. It's not entertaining. They don't like each other. Girl, for the life of me, I don't understand Giselle's reasoning. Girl, you got too much attitude towards Wendy. Girl, Wendy ain't did nothing to you, girl. Do we need to go back to history? That's why you and Robin got booed at BravoCon. See, this is what it is. Wendy, I'm sorry, Giselle and Robin, they really are not held accountable for the stuff that they do. Not even Robin. It's really Giselle. I think Robin just lives in like the Lulu land, right? But no, they're not held accountable for the stuff that they do, especially Giselle. And so I think what happens is like at BravoCon when they got booed, they wasn't expecting that because girl, we're the Green Eye Bandits. We're Giselle and Robin. I'm Batman. She's my Robin. Because I think for the most part, y'all may go on some interviews here and there, and it is what it is. But now you have to sit here in front of a live audience, in front of a room full of people, and y'all regurgitating the same BS that y'all have done before, and the people now are not buying it. The people that buy it are the Robin stands and the Giselle stands. But the truth of the matter is nobody's buying it. That's why y'all got booed. And then you have the nerve to have an attitude with Wendy and not like Wendy because she cursed you out because girl, you were trying to play a game with her husband. Like we see this happen every year. You play a game with somebody's husband, and then when you get cursed out, now all of a sudden you want to be the one. Oh, I don't like her. Okay, girl, whatever. But girl, let's talk about why y'all even in the situation y'all are in. So you got half of the cast who don't even like each other. Candace and Ashley, they can be around each other. It's just dumb at this point. It really is. You got Robin and Wendy who don't like each other. You got Giselle and Robin. I mean, you got Giselle and Wendy who don't like each other. You got Robin and Giselle who don't like Candace. You got Candace who don't like Giselle and Robin. You got Candace who don't like Ashley. You got Karen, who really and truly don't fool with Wendy or Candace. Girl, really and truly, Karen don't really fool with none of them girls, quiet as it's kept. But girl, it's a numbers game, right? When Karen is doing the same thing that Wendy did when she came back. Excuse me. Karen is playing the everybody said we colorists, so let me be cool with the dark skinned girls. Girl. Anyways, let's talk about the white girl. Let's go ahead and get into the white lady in the room. Girl, I don't know what's going on. I ain't trying to be messy, start no shit down here on YouTube. But honey, what's going on with Wendy's mama? Wendy's mama look like the same skin tone as Karen and Giselle. I was so confused. I said, where is Wendy's mama at? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's an illness. I don't know. I don't know if she been over there bathing in Clorox. I don't know. I don't know. But I wouldn't feel right bringing my black ass down here, acting like I didn't see that white lady on my TV screen. I said, what in the Michael Jackson is going on? Girl, I said, girl, this is giving me Connie and all the girls over there on Young, Famous, and African, girl. What is the tea? Girl, I said, is Miss Thing over there bathing in Clorox? Did y'all see Wendy's mama? Girl, I'm not trying to be messy, girl. I'm not trying to talk about nobody's mama, girl. That's why I'm being real careful what I say, because you know I like Dr. Wendy, girl. That's my girl. But girl, you could be my girl, and I still got to be honest with the people, girl. The people, girl, and I'm the people. The people want to know what the fuck is going on with your mama, Dr. Wendy. And if it's an illness, then we're going to leave it alone. And we hope she gets better. But I'm going to tell you what I think it is. And I hope I'm wrong. That lady been bleaching. Girl, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up, child. Did y'all hear Robin talking about, girl, she don't care about the block being hot? Yes, you do. Girl, here we go with this, the Lulu Robin, girl. The Lulu Robin. Girl, you literally said the first episode you was talking about the block being hot. Do y'all remember Robin saying that the first episode with her and Juan? Now all of a sudden, girl, I don't care about the block being hot. Girl, when I tell you Robin sounds like somebody who is over there, and girl, Juan, girl, is sitting in front of her with a clock going back and forth, talking about, you will say the block is not hot. You will say you don't care. You will say one is my life. You will say you don't care. You will say I don't give a fuck. You will. That's what it sounds like when Robin opened her mouth sometimes. I hate it because it's so crazy because Robin just never gave me dumb chick. And now she gives me dumb chick. That's what it is. And the thing is, it's not even like even with like Giselle and Robin, I have to admit, Robin be on some fuck shit too. They all do. But it really be Giselle, and I think Robin sometimes just get thrown in Giselle's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with right now, it's not even it's Robin looking stupid over Juan. That's the topic of conversation. So it's like no tea, no shade to the Robin stands out there. Girl, the reason why people talking about your girl is because they think she look like a dumb bitch. Girl, that's nothing to brag about. Like people think she looks dumb. And y'all be online talking about yay. She trending every week. She trending because people think she's a dummy. Girl. A dummy over a nigga who unemployed. It's bad enough you already got philandering, sloppy, dirty, dusty, dingy, trashy ass dick. And you unemployed, my nigga. And you ain't got no job. So now I gotta go out here and defend my relationship and look like a fool in front of my peers and the world, whoever watched the show. And I gotta come back to this house to not only my two sons, but a grown ass nigga who ain't even got no goddamn income coming in. Girl! And y'all online talking about she carrying the show. Yeah, for being a fool. Mia and Wendy. Wendy is weird. I'm not Wendy. Not Wendy. Mia. Wendy is my girl. Mia, girl, I'll be trying to give you a chance. Mia, this is this is where you fucked up at. Mia and Wendy get into it. Wendy called Mia slow. Oh! Because she called her slow. Excuse me. She called her slow. Mia gets upset. Wendy said that after the reunion, Mia still went back online talking shit, I guess about the whole, mess that happened last season. So it pissed her off again, basically. So she don't want nothing to do with Mia. Somehow, this is how you know Mia lives in the Lululand too. Where in the fuck do you live where you can do what you did to that lady? And then after y'all go to the reunion, you go back out in the streets talking shit. And then you want her to come back and uplift you. If anything, because she should be knocking your ass to the ground. And that ain't even just Mia. That's anybody. So Dr. Wendy calls Mia slow. Later on the episode, I didn't know this. None of us knew this. Mia's son, he's in special education. So she felt some type of way. Now listen, I get it. It hits close to home when you are dealing with the situation. And it is true because even some of you have told me, because I say the word slow sometimes too. It comes across as insensitive and mean, right? Especially when you have children or, that may be going through something. So I get it, what Mia was saying, right? But girl, you're trying to bring Wendy into the old. Girl, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Wendy ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with you and what's going on with your son. Not a motherfucking thing. And this is what I be talking about. Sometimes in some situations, girl, we gotta just charge it. We just gotta call it for what it is, girl. Sometimes when bitches get into it or niggas get into it, they say some shit and it's just meant for that person. So when Wendy was going back and forth with Mia at the table, and she was like, girl, you're slow. Girl, I don't think that Dr. Wendy, one, she didn't know about Mia's son. That's two. That's one. And then what Wendy was saying to Mia was directed to Mia. Period. We always can't get worked up over stuff when we see people get into an argument and they say something. Depending on what now, don't bring Erica Mena into Erica Mena. That's a whole other situation. Sometimes it's just a one-on-one. That's basically what I'm trying to say. What Mia should have done this season, if she wanted to introduce a new storyline, because you're already bringing your son into the storyline, you should have not used. You should have just went with the my son is in special education classes. This is what we struggle with from time to time. This is what we deal with as parents. This is what we go through. This is what he goes through. That would have been a real cute storyline for Mia. Because this is the truth. One thing we need to get back to on reality TV is showing the reality. It's not about using your kids or using so-and-so as a storyline. Girl, that's your life. That's your life. And I think what happens is the more we go away from folks' real lives, girl, that's when the fake shit starts to come in. Because instead of discussing what's going on in your real life, now you create some fake bogus fight or some fake storyline, some shit that don't make sense. Because you don't want to really reveal what's going on in your real life, but you want to be on a goddamn TV show. That's what that's the angle that Mia should have came into this season with. But no, you're trying to use your son to make Wendy look as though she was going after your son, when the truth of the matter is she didn't know anything about your son. And on top of that, she was going after your ass. Mia's apartment is nice though. Ashley titties. Ashley, when I say Ashley, you's a tacky ass heifer. You know that's my girl. Ashley, you's a tacky ass heifer. Okay, girl, it wasn't a church house. But girl, you coming to this girl, why are you coming to this communion? Girl, Ashley had all her titties out. Talking about, girl, she's still learning how to dress them. Ashley, you a grown ass girl. I hate when y'all, this is what I hate. I hate when a motherfucker try to act smart and dumb at the same time. Girl, you too fucking grown not to know or not to realize that you got too much goddamn titty out. Now, some shit I'm okay. Some shit I'm a little old school. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like when you go to church, cover up a little bit. I know they wasn't at church. When you go to church, cover up a little bit. You going around, this type of situation. Karen had a little cleavage out, but it wasn't bad to me. It was a little cleavage. I was like, oh, that Karen was cute. Ashley literally barely had her nipples covered up. All you saw was tan lines and titties. Talking about, oh, I'm still learning how to dress the girls. Or whatever she said. Girl, no, girl, it's not that hard, girl. If you don't go put a motherfucking blue jean jacket on and cover your goddamn titties up, girl. And Nika. So this is the thing with Nika. Nika want an issue with Wendy. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. It's clear as day. Even when Nika is NECA. I think it's NECA. I think it's NECA. Even when NECA, I think it is NECA. Either it's a NECA or NECA. We're going to get it right. Even when NECA, I'm going to call her a NECA, because I think it's a NECA. I'm going to call her a NECA for now, until I find out what her name is. Even when Aneka sat down with Robin, she was like, yeah, Wendy is basically saying that I'm using her name. What did she say? I'm using her name to socialize with the women. As you sit there and use her name to socialize with the women. Like, girl, you see what I'm saying? Do y'all even maybe because I watched the episode, I think I watched the episode twice. No, I watched the episode once. That's a lie. I watched episode once. And I wasn't even into it. I watched episode 1. I caught that shit. Anika sat down with Robin and told Robin that Wendy basically feels some type of way because she heard that she's using her name to socialize with the women. And I said, as you sit with Robin and use her name to socialize with the women. So was Wendy lying? No. Now, I don't think Anika is lying either. I do believe, and we'll find out if it's the truth or not. But as of right now, I do believe this is what I think happened. I think some shit happened behind the scenes. I think Aneka. I don't know what that girl name is. Anika. I want to call her Anika, but I think it's Aneka. Like neck, right? Anyways, girl, we'll figure it out. Whatever name come up, that's what her name. Girl, that's what her name gonna be for today. Anika, I do believe some mess happened behind the scenes. I believe what happened was Anika was gonna be on the show. They all, of course, caught wind. Something happened. That had to do with Wendy and Anika. I don't know if they wanted them to link up and be friends on the show because they're kind of not run the same circles, but I think Dr. Wendy's sister is like best friends with like Anika's cousin. So it's not like it wouldn't be too far fetched. Like say if Wendy said, "Oh, this is my new friend of the show," it would make sense because of the connection, right? So I feel like something happened behind the scenes, and Dr. Wendy was like, "No," and something happened. And I don't believe Anika is lying when she said that Dr. Wendy's mama called somebody and basically was talking, basically letting them know, basically shut up. I believe Anika when she said it. I don't think she's lying. I don't. Not as of today. Now next week, based on what's said, I might change my mind. But as of today, I don't think she's lying. I think she's telling the truth. But I also know that she want an issue with she wants an issue with Wendy. She do. It was clear as day. It's been clear as day. Wendy is trying to pay the girl dust. I love your energy, love your energy, love your energy. Right? But Anika wants an issue with Wendy. And she's not going to stop until she get it. It is what it is. Girl, it's a whole bunch of all just repeating the same shit. Girl, the lawsuit with Michael and Candace, girl. Girl, did y'all see when Deborah walked by at Ashley's house and they played the horror music in the back? Bitch, when I tell I hollered. Anyways, I'm done. Girl, fuck Potomac. I'm bye y'all.